So let's get into dating 2016 because I decided to do a Truthful Tuesday blog. So, dating, yes, I said dating. You know that thing where people actually like each other and like hang out and do things together and communicate? Yeah, dating. Now, one basic rule that I've always been taught, and I know all of you have probably heard this before, is if you want to date somebody, you need to communicate. Communication in general is huge. So, whether it's by your mouth or by your fingers, which most of us seem to use these days, you need to actually respond to people. It's the only way you are ever going to move forward in a relationship or into a relationship. If you are trying to talk to someone new, you have to actually talk to them. Okay? Now let's get it like if you're talking about getting into a new relationship or even like trying to find someone to get into a new relationship with. If you're using like Bumble or Tinder or any of those dating apps, awesome. Because some people are busy, they don't have time to meet somebody on their own or be set up because who likes to be set up? I don't like to be set up. I'd rather find somebody on my own. So the only way like is through a dating app is to actually talk to them. Now it can be very frustrating because a lot of times people match or whatever or you find someone and you send them a message and they don't respond, especially on the ones where you match, because if you both had to say yes, so why did you say yes if you're not going to talk? Freaking talk to them. And if you find out that you don't like them, then okay, let it go. But if you're on there for just like stupid purposes, or like if you match with somebody and you realize, oh, that I shouldn't have swiped right, just unmatch them because it does them a favor and knows, okay, on to the next one. And another thing with communication, everyone's so worried about like, oh, we matched, but I can't message them right away when we match because that's just weird. Why is it weird? You're on the app already. Just send them a line. Like it doesn't like that's doesn't have to be like crazy witty. I don't feel like you should have to like try to impress somebody with the first message because you're just trying to establish communication. So if you just say, hey, how are you? Hey, how's the app going for you? Where are you from? Those kind of things. It really shouldn't be that big of a deal. Like you should respond because it's not like they're saying, come in my bed. It's they're trying to establish communication. They're saying, hey, how are you? You know. So, and the other thing is like, if someone does message you, if you get it, don't be so scared to like respond like immediately, because we all know our phones are pretty much in our hands, or we look at it every how often, unless we do a job where like it doesn't allow us to do that, which there is certain cases, but for the most part all of us look at our phones and it takes 2 seconds to be like. Now I'm talking about dating here, because sometimes friends message you and you're like, oh, I'll get back to them later. But like if you want to genuinely communicate with someone new and try to like establish a relationship, you need to actually answer them. Because it's just courtesy, really. So don't wait, and you don't look desperate if you're always available. The whole line, nobody likes someone who's always available. Well, that's the point of having a cell phone, is being pretty much always available because it's in your hand. It's typically always with you. So you're kind of always available, if it makes sense, right? So, and if you're trying to actually like talk to somebody, they're not going to care that you respond quickly. They're actually going to be like, "Oh, wow, cool. They like me." Duh. Like, come on. Like, communicate. It just do it. Do everybody a favor. Whether you're a guy or girl, don't play the waiting game because it's annoying.